Hey guys! Today we talk about top 10 interesting facts about Squid Game Season 2. But first subscribe to our channel. If you binge-watched Netflix's Squid Game and are still having nightmares, you should be prepared for a few more sleepless nights. Since its premiere on September 17th, the dystopian thriller series has been Netflix's #1 must-see show in 90 countries and the streaming platform's most successful non-English show. It also became Netflix's greatest ever series debut in recent days, beating Bridgerton's previous record earlier this year, and the hashtag Squid Game has already surpassed 27.5 billion, yes, billion, views on TikTok. Here are some interesting facts regarding Season 2 of Squid Game. Number 10. Hwang began working on the script over a decade ago. After losing a reward in a claw machine game, the Squid Game leader screamed. It wasn't always simple to acquire funds for Squid Game. Netflix Hwang started writing his script in 2008 and completed the first draft in 2009. The first 2 episodes alone took the writer and director over 6 months to write. He told Radio Times that the story felt unfamiliar and harsh at the time, and he was concerned that it would be too abstract to be commercialized and reach a larger audience. Until Netflix took it up almost a decade later, the creator claimed he struggled with money and casting. Squid Game. He told the Korea Times after approximately 12 years. Number 9. Squid Game was originally meant to be a movie. Contestants in the uniformed Squid Game crouching near their beds, with one standing up. Hwang Dong-hyuk is a director and producer. Netflix. The idea was originally conceived as a full picture, according to the inventor in an interview with Variety. Given Hwang's history in film, this isn't surprising. Silenced and The Fortress, for example, were both written and directed by him. He was also the screenwriter and director of Miss Granny, a musical comedy that is largely regarded as one of Korea's most successful films of all time. In a still watching Netflix YouTube video, Hwang also stated that the original film did not feature the police detective Jung Ho-yeon, the woman who gave her life for Sae-byuk, was initially intended to be a male character. Gender Young's was changed by Hwang because silence doodles on the walls of the players' room foreshadow the games. The artwork foreshadows the games in which the players will take part. Netflix. The designs on the dorm walls, which are originally covered by beds, serve as hints for the players to see which games will be performed. Number 8. The First Games doll is a real creation you can visit. The scary gigantic doll from the show's first episode is real and can be located in Jincheon County, some 3 hours north of Seoul. The doll was allegedly borrowed and then returned for the filming of Squid Game. According to Koreaboo, the doll guards the entrance to a museum dedicated to horse carriages. In the first episode of the show, the phone number is likewise real. People strolling through the multicolored steps, as seen from above by Squid Games. The phone number's owner reported receiving thousands of calls per day. Netflix participants join the game by dialing the 8-digit number printed on mystery business cards. Unfortunately, the phone number is real, and it belongs to a man who claims to receive 4,000 calls every day. A presidential candidate in South Korea offered to buy the number from him. Number 7. One of the challenges in the show is now a TikTok trend. TikTokers were motivated by the challenge with dalgona sweets, a form of honeycomb toffee, to make their own version. The candy is made out of only 2 simple ingredients, sugar and baking soda, but the real challenge is eating around the imprinted image without destroying it. The production staff and I would joke about our series initiating a dalgona craze, similar to how Netflix's Kingdom did with the GAT, the director told the Korea Times. According to Forbes, Squid Game is boosting the popularity of comparable shows that aren't in English. Both the Japanese thriller series Alice in Borderland and the Korean drama The Production Staff and I would joke about our series initiating a dalgona craze, similar to how Netflix's Kingdom did with the GAT, have been trending on Netflix since the show's release. Number 6. It's on course to be one of Netflix's most popular shows ever. The show is quickly gaining traction, and it is the first Korean drama to debut at number 1 on Netflix's top 10 list in the United States. Squid Game, according to Netflix co-CEO Ted Sarandos, has a good chance of becoming the streaming service's most popular show ever. There are no plans for a second season at this time. Before considering a second season of the show, Hwang said he'd like to look into making more movies. For Squid Game 2, I don't have well-developed plans, he told Variety. Squid Game. Number 5. In the final episode of Squid Game, a real-life news report is used. Hwang told the Sunday Times that he intended to show the reality for Korean families as much as possible during the series, hence, during the last episode, he used a real-life news item. In the episode, a news anchor says, household debt in this country is rising faster than the global average. Apart from China, it is the largest increase in the world as a result of the government's lifting of limits on financial lending. According to Hwang, this news report is from a few years ago, and household debt in this country is rising faster than the global average. Apart from China, it is the largest increase in the world as a result of the government's lifting of limits on financial lending. Due to the coronavirus. Number 4, Jung Ho-yeon makes his acting debut in Squid Game. Jung's first acting job was as North Korean pickpocket Kang Se-byuk. She has previously worked as a model and appeared on the cover of Vogue magazine and in the 4th season of Korea's Next Top Model. Since her appearance on the show, the model has amassed millions of fans and is now Korea's most popular actress. During a still-watching Netflix breakdown video, Squid Game creator Hwang said Jung's audition tape felt like a gift sent from God. He said Korea's Next Top Model. Number 3. Lee Young-jae helped humanize Squid Game protagonist Gi-hun, according to Hwang. Lee Young-jae offered advice on how to make Gi-hun the kind persona viewers saw in the same YouTube video, according to the Squid Game developer. Lee, according to Hwang, suggested the scene in the first episode where Gi-hun feeds a stray cat some freshly caught mackerel. Lee improvised Gi-hun's interaction with Jung's character, Se-byuk, on episode 1, according to Hwang. When he kept failing to put the straw in her drink cup after knocking it in her over, he said Lee made her break character and laugh on camera. The final cut included that clip as well as a shot of Jung laughing. Number 2. The green uniforms the contestants had to wear made sets very dusty. Hwang and Squid Game art director Choi Kyung-sun said in the still-watching Netflix video that the contestants' green uniforms were not made of good material. It wasn't designed for sports, Hwang explained. Squid Game. Number 1. Hwang originally wanted the masked guards to look like Boy Scouts. In this still-watching Netflix video, Hwang also revealed that he wanted the masked guards to wear a Boy Scout-like uniform at first, but that it revealed the men's figure too well. He explained that he envisioned the guards as ants in a colony. The masks were influenced by traditional Korean masks such as hadal and fencing masks, according to Chai. We added a line to it during the process, which made it look like an ant's face, which was the final design, she explained. The C.E.Do's dazzling animal masks are also crucial. The masks also enabled them portray themselves as extremely powerful beasts to still-watching Netflix, according to Hwang. Hwang's tactics from when he was younger inspired Gi techniques in the Dalgona game. Game of Squid. Gi-hun figures out that licking the Dalgona is a faster way to win. Netflix Gi approach Huns of sucking the Dalgona, or honeycomb candy, to eliminate the shape was a technique Hwang used as a youngster, according to the still-watching Netflix film. It was by this method that I was able to win the big prizes, which was bad news for the Dalgona guy. It's a well-known technique, he went on to explain. Hwang claimed that the night before filming the sequence, he tried out the technique himself to see if it still worked. Chai also mentioned that the crew had to hire a professional candy maker to manufacture the Dalgona on set because buying it in bulk would have made it too thick to lick through. What do you think about this video? Comment below, and if you like, subscribe and share with your friends. Thanks for watching.